channel. I'm Steve and I'm a PhD candidate in the Department of Physical Education and Sports Sciences at National Taiwan Normal University. Today, we are going to dive into the topic, why do you always quit exercising? 3 science-backed hacks from a top medical journal to build lasting habits. Have you ever bought an expensive gym membership in January only to stop going by February? Don't beat yourself up. It's not the lack of willpower. It's how our brains are wired to perceive exercise. Today, I want to share some fascinating insights from a recent review published in the prestigious medical journal, Jama. It stands for the Journal of American Medical Association. While the paper, its title is Communicating Physical Activity with Your Clients or with Your Patients. This paper mainly focuses on how clinicians can promote physical activity to patients with chronic conditions. The core strategies are absolute goals for anyone struggling to stay active. So why does exercise feel like a burden? This study highlights that many people associated with physical activity strictly with structured exercise programs like the weightlifting or long-distance running. When we think this way, physical activity might feel burdensome and inaccessible, while staying inactive actually feels easy and pleasant. Furthermore, the words we use does matter. The review notes a trial where people tell they had persistent hip pain instead of hip degeneration were more likely to believe that physical activity would be less damaging to their hips and that surgery was less necessary. So what is the lesson? You should stop labeling your body as broken. So this article actually provides 3 pain-free strategies to move more. If you want to seamlessly integrate movement into your life, here is what the science suggests. First, you should redefine the movement or the definition of exercise. Here comes the rule, that is the 5-minute rule. Forget the pressure of immediately hitting the World Health Organization's target of 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity or physical activity per week. The research shows that any amount of physical activity does count. As a matter of fact, analysis estimated that increasing moderate to vigorous physical activity by just 5 minutes per day could prevent 10% of all deaths for most people. Walking to work or taking the stairs, that all counts. The second, you should leverage the wearable and micro goals together. Instead of setting outcome goals like the I wanna lose 20 pounds, you should set a behavioral focus goals. A systematic review found that interventions using wearable devices and real-time feedback led to a moderate increase in overall physical activity. An extra 1,235 steps per day. Tracking your progress builds a powerful routine. Last, you should find your tribe. The social support is actually the key. Long-term maintenance requires community. A trial involving older adults showed that those who receive a wearable monitor plus peer-to-peer sharing and learning significantly increased their physical activity at 12 months, whereas goal setting plus a wearable without peer discussion did not meet. Join a walking group or body up with a friend might be the best choices for your motivation of doing exercise. So here is the conclusion. Physical activity isn't just a punishment. Actually, it's a way to restore a sense of control over your life. Next time, when you exercise, just aim for an effort where you breathe faster but can still hold conversation. Start low and test more realistic steps, and remember, every movement counts. That's the end of today's episode. I am so glad you guys listen to my podcast channel. Let's have a more connection, and you can leave a message or subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we can discuss more. Thank you.
感谢大家收听今天的节目内容。如果对今天的节目内容有任何的想法或者是建议的话，都欢迎到我的脸书粉丝专页，或者是到我的 YouTube 频道我是运科竹里面来进行留言与讨论哦。此外，制作优良的 Podcast 节目内容需要更多的帮助与赞助。如果您对于帮助或是赞助我是运科竹频道有兴趣的话，也请帮我多多赞助哦。